Guillermo TK.
You give us a signal, Greta.
I will.
She's got it. Hello, everybody. It must be Tuesday evening. It's going to be. So we want to thank you for tuning in. Just roll. Anyway, this is Bill Moore.
Mary Stillwell.
I have no idea. Oh, yeah, Dan.
We have none here.
I'm sure you do it.
But anyway, we want to welcome you to our show. A little bit different tonight. We're abbreviating the show because of some technical issues. And secondly, we haven't got that much to talk about.
Oh, come on.
Here
We
we go.
never lack for anything to talk about.
So anyway, Mary, you want to introduce yourself?
Well, actually, I wanted to congratulate one of our co-hosts, Bill Moore, on becoming chair of the Brunswick County GLP for another 2 years.
Screw up and move up plan.
My tongue right now. Too many easy ones. Because I don't want to
let that.
serve.
Anyway, we did have a convention.
Mhm.
And we ever thought would ever happen here.
Yes.
Really? So
Yeah.
I wasn't here. So
We had
fill me in.
194
Wow.
Yep.
delegates. We had another 15 or 20 alternates, and we had another 15 or 20
Yes.
guests,
Yes.
not counting
Chairs were lined up to
We
the back
had-
door.
You better hope you didn't make the fire code, right?
Yeah,
Actually,
did.
we checked that. The fire
Mhm.
code said
I'm
Yeah.
joking, but
the
really.
fire code says we can have 340 people in this room
Oh, okay.
with
So
a law machine
You
in most
barely
cases.
made it, though. It sounds like.
If we use chairs, if we put tables and all, the fire codes. We had 1,000
A lot of
discussion
great people.
over
Mhm.
resolutions that we need to do with.
Okay.
Usually it's an hour and a half. And hello,
I'm going to play.
play.
So why don't you explain to the audience?
Okay. We are required by the state and county plan of organization, county convention, and in the odd years, we elect a new board. That would be the chair, the vice chair, treasurer, secretary, and at large. And that's exactly what happens. Now, each one of these delegates that attend this convention have prior um, had precinct meetings, attended their local precinct meetings, and signed up to be a delegate. Now, they will be a delegate at our county convention, the district convention, and the state convention. This means that they can vote on elections, resolutions,
Platforms.
platforms
Within the party,
within the
not
party.
voting out in the real world.
No.
Just to make sure everybody understands.
This is the real world.
You know what I meant.
We're not talking about the funny land that the other party runs. This is the real world.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay.
Anyway, so on this particular day at this convention, we elected a new chair, vice chair, secretary, treasurer, and 6 at-large members. Right?
Correct.
We should probably give credit to the vice chair and all those. Who were those people?
Absolutely. Bill, tell us who the other board members who are going to lead with you
Well,
are.
Training positions. Either this job.
Mhm.
Ellen and Larry Blank, who was our vice chair, is stepping into a different role, doesn't want to. So we've elected DeSantis to come with us. And Keith is a tremendous addition. Willingly coming through.
Congrats to all of them as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
I just want to make sure they got no.
There is
Got to put up with you.
who listens to us from large. Anybody who's elected automatically be executive when we meet on a monthly basis to vote to decide. There's some people who are also other positions. And the reality to that is
we only vote votes.
That's the other side.
the real issue there is delegates go to the district and they go to the state convention, and the people, we don't give you the position because you want to come to the county. If you're not going to commit to going at different levels, then you really don't need to do the job because you're representing the county at the state level, at the district level, and that's important.
So
And as an at-large member, which I am and have been since 2006, we pick up the slack. Seriously, we pick up the slack. Anything that requires any type of work for the party, and there are no volunteers to do it, or they need somebody to help with a particular thing, it is our job to step up and do something.
Those committees, they have and it's one of them that sit around this table. It doesn't. I think. And you keep moving forward.
So, did you discuss platform for Brunswick County?
Yes and no. Platform itself is basically designated from the state convention.
Yes.
They have a platform committee, but we did pass a series of resolutions that will be sent to the state and decide whether they will be.
Why don't you give us a couple examples?
I like confrontation.
It's confidential. You can't be
I
talking
can't-
about.
I tell you, I have to shoot. Don't worry.
You want it anyway.
Have a Get back together again. But first example that we is primaries. So, too often, unaffiliated can come in and vote as it is now, and too often, unfortunately, and both parties are guilty of this. They push crossover because they try to influence who the candidates are going to be for the side.
Right. You want a worse candidate running
somebody that
against
can
you
be
to help you. Right.
in this last election, the Democrats were pushing around the country. Let's go ahead and vote in the primary for person A because we can beat person A.
Right.
We can't beat person B.
Right.
And to go back, the Republicans were just as guilty. I'll give you Rush Limbaugh in 2008 when there was a primary in Ohio between Obama and he managed to swing that vote. People met. Now, there was some complaints. It voted.
So, really,
Yes, they can. Not a hard thing to do. And we have the paperwork, and the city can provide it.
Yeah, I'm the chair of the registration, actually, with the party.
that's we, if you want to vote with your party. Yeah, I should, if there's active party, why should I be able to call it their primary? Their designated place.
And the principles that they're supporting. Maybe
Try to be. I mean, I think that's a really good one. What else did you move forward?
just so people understand where that goes. Okay. That is not something that requires a law. It just requires the party and leadership at the state level to turn around and say,
Right.
we agree and we're going to do it.
So is it each party determines for themselves?
Yes, and they notify the state.
So if the Republican Party says, "Yep, we're going to go with that," only if you're a Republican you can vote primary, but say the Democrats say, "Nope, we'll welcome anybody." That's okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want people to understand that. That's all.
Very much. We have another state, New Hampshire.
Mhm.
The Democrats have decided they don't want New Hampshire to be the first state to vote. So the parties, the actual voting
Yeah,
date is
that's
now 2 different dates to vote.
that's
New
turning
Hampshire,
into a whole
Republican
nightmare.
voting, and I think the Democrats want. I think it's South Carolina to be the first state.
That's what I
Yes.
heard too. Yes.
So, and they're battling back and forth. And New Hampshire swore no matter what date South Carolina picks, they're going to go a day ahead of them.
And good for them if that's what they
So-
choose to do. It's
so-
their primary.
The way this is going, there might be a primary in New Hampshire tomorrow morning.
So yeah, I was
hang in
just
there.
saying
It could
you
happen.
could have a Democratic primary, let's say tomorrow, and the Republican might not be for a month or whatever.
Or vice versa.
Or
because
more,
Democrats are
right,
trying
whatever.
to move it.
Right, right. But
But-
that's a that's very
Things that they're dealing with the judge and judges. Now, district judges now re-election judges.
okay.
There's a difference.
I was
And
going to
should have
say, you better be
clarified that.
careful what you're saying.
Yeah, I should have clarified that.
Fiddling might not be the right term, Bill. I know you meant well. Why don't we clarify on that?
Yeah, well, I think we just did. Thank you for letting me get off that firing.
Yeah, it sure was.
Comment. So they think it's the rules. And there was actually a resolution saying that which is rare. And I always tell people when it comes to hey, good job. You're doing great. I'm gonna give you an example. One of your favorite things. David was on the House floor the other day, and he revealed something that happened, which is in total stupidity around this nation. I don't understand everybody does it. They are Cuba. Last time I checked, he was on the list of state-sponsored terrorists.
Oh, yes, you told me about this.
Yes, I did. And yet, our Department of State, in its infinite wisdom is the word I'm looking for. Wisdom spelled S-T-U-P-I-D-Y. Decided that it would be a good idea to bring high-level Cuban officials to the Wilmington port so they could inspect how we do port security.
Yeah, that's going to turn out well.
Yeah.
But to David's, David heard about it 2 weeks later. He went right there when they he condemned it in his
Yes. Absolutely. And I have seen some town halls where we have had so many people, as you said, stand there and tell our congressman how awesome he was. Not one person stood up and gave him credit. And he, being the person that he is, just continued to talk about the facts. He's a very strong individual, and we owe him a lot.
really our sponsors get the right to get things going. So we'll pay them a couple of bills,
Yeah.
and we'll be back.
Was your home damaged by Hurricane Florence or Matthew? Repair, reconstruct, or elevate your home with help from Rebuild NC. Find out if you are eligible for assistance by calling 833-ASK-RBNC. That's 833-275-7262. Or apply now at rebuild.nc.gov/repair.
Marine Service Pro and the Tackle Box Seafood, located at 8210 River Road, Southport, is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, with the tackle box open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 6. Marine Service Pro is a full Suzuki and Tohatsu dealership. They deal in pre-owned boats, full service and repair with certified technicians in all engines and fiberglass specialists. The tackle box offers fresh local seafood, live bait, a tackle shop, and fish packing and shipping. They also offer a full-service U-Haul dealership. Spend time with Leon or Jenny for one-stop shopping at Marine Service Pro and the Tackle Box Seafood, 8210 River Road, Southport.
Veteran Awareness sponsored by You Are Not Alone. Today's veteran homeless rate is approximately 19,750, and the numbers are declining because of the various veteran programs. If you or a veteran you know is homeless, please call 877-4AID-VET. This is a confidential and toll-free call. From this veteran to other veterans, please be there to help our brother and sister veterans. Again, the number is 1-877-424-3838. And thank you for your service.
This show is also sponsored by Dr. Tony Maglione. Dr. Tony is a cardiologist practicing in Wilmington. He accepts Medicare patients, and his office is located across the street from New Hanover Regional Medical Center at 2032 17th Street. The office number is 202-1071. Dr. Tony is an author whose last book is Rules for Conservative Patriots, and it can be purchased on Amazon. His website is www.drtonymag.com.
It seems like every other store is now selling CBD in some form or another. But did you know that Wilmington has just one local CBD company? I'm talking about Carolina Pure. Family owned and operated, they are Wilmington's first and only CBD company that makes quality hemp products right here in town, including tinctures, topicals, and pet products. Their hemp is sourced from local farmers, and they support area musicians and nonprofits. Check us out at carolinapureshop.com.
What a great place we all call home. From colorful sunsets to panoramic coastal views. The best attractions are its people, a community of friends and family. J.K. Summers, attorney at law, recognizes this fact and is proud of his work to protect their rights. Put your trust in him to prepare wills and trusts, real estate transactions, contract and LLC creations, and criminal, traffic, and civil matters. Visit oakislandlaw.com or call 910-253-5572. J.K. Summers, attorney at law.
Rolling right along,
About that.
and we're pretty sure it's still Tuesday. We haven't lost a day yet. Everything else is
We lost an hour over the weekend.
We
The
did lose an hour.
time. Don't like that.
You know what
at
I love?
all.
What everybody's saying we lost an hour. You still slept the same
Yeah.
amount. You know,
Yeah.
I love pointing that out to newscasters. It really matters. You didn't lose any sleep.
Well, now our
Yeah, actually, you
state,
got up and changed your clock when you were done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the same amount of sleep.
and
That's
our
true.
state now is considering leaving the
Federal government is too. It's actually, they
Yes.
reintroduced the bill. I think it's cleared the Senate.
Yep.
I don't think the House is cleared. And that
So
would leave
we'll
us on to
see.
current time, which
Yep.
is, I forget which one is which.
We're on.
History going by.
Oh,
fast.
incredible.
What the- So I'm sure you guys talked about the soiree on Saturday.
there are over
Yes. Six.
I was gonna say it's
Right.
much
Mhm.
that, and you take a look at the necessity of winning the presidency, holding the House, and maybe adding people there. You switch to the state. We have a governor up for election. Winning the
Lieutenant
governor
governor.
is a good thing because this governor needs to be retired, and he's actually retired one way or the other. And for two reasons: one, it will be good for the state, and two, by putting a Republican in the governor's seat, it automatically flips the balance of every board of election.
Right.
right.
Each election.
No, no. Not that you are. I know I did that one.
Judge yourself.
Great was going, but I finally got
Um, all
the way around.
before Democrats that were still there tried to ram as much as they could through voter ID. They tried to do
Yes, they did.
redistricting, and they passed
Mhm.
4-3 to get things done.
Right.
This group has said we're going to relook at those 5-2 now Republican side. So hopefully, sometime before June, get an answer to who has the right to draw lines, and in fact, is only the legislature. What happens where it existed? And then, of course, voter ID is also something they're going to look at. But keep in mind, there's two different lawsuits on voter ID. There's also one in the Fed side.
Right.
So that doesn't automatically take it thing. But 5-2, and by the way, if we all elect Griffin in 2024, it will become 6-1. Because he's
Exactly.
running for state Supreme Court. Good conservative judge coming out
Great
of Court of
conservative
Appeals.
judge.
Good man.
That is
Mhm.
going to be one very lonely person.
There's only one Democrat on the court that's up for election. He's the only one this year.
Yeah.
So they're going to hopefully get into retirement and give us a 6-1 majority there, which will do us wonders. So I think the courts are getting there. You have to now defeat build in our that brings that's the power the governor has. So every
It's what
election,
some of the people
right?
complain.
Every election
County. First in the job. There's been nominated, and okay, getting them to go in the same direction is about damn close to impossible.
Yeah.
But at this point, we have to realize, as Reagan said, if 20%, if the person 80% side, you accept him, and he's not a 20% traitor.
Exactly.
discourse is fine. Respectful discourse is fine, but at some point you do need to set everything aside and come together. Um, And credit the Democrats, good, bad, or indifferent. They are in lockstep at every level,
They
from the
are.
president
They
down
are.
to the lowest dog
Yeah.
catcher.
But they get people with the one issue people.
They do.
So
You're right.
as long as you support my issue, I don't care what you you don't.
That's
And we need
that's
to
a
George, Wilson, you just do the election. You can do it plain as you sit back and watch. We have
Yes.
about the out. They're starting. So
Um,
can we talk a little bit about how the party's reaching out to them?
Vince and I do outreach for this party. And what we do is we usually attend an organization that has an event for the day, like the Belleville Founders Day, which we will be attending on May 6th. We set up a tent. We put our voter literature on the table. We have registration forms, and we do try to register. Everybody is welcome. Um, we will we want everybody to be in, 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 doing it. We have talked with the wives. We have registered some. We think that mutually we are learning and you know, and the registration and transactions, we compare the
And I'm not really say this. Talk to them, have a conversation with them, bring up the issues because they will listen and they'll tell you
absolutely
correctly one way or the other whether yes, we'll
right.
support that, no, we won't. But I
Exactly.
think what you'll find, not everyone, but the majority of people, you're going to find most of what they're saying, it's what I believe.
Yeah.
And I really want to bring that point up because we're starting to see that across the nation.
I would welcome it.
lot from
Yeah.
That's what I mean. And having that conversation is when they kind of wake up. That's, oh, wait a minute. They're not
they going to set up some meetings.
executive or executive. I mean, are item.
Producer. Thank you.
Well done, Gary.
Well,
But
continue.
You have
that's yes.
years ago, we were giving in 1960s. They had a country. They ignored the black community. Oh,
Right.
better job.
Yes.
We will do our best at least work with you, get you involved in the party, and find common ground.
And as Bill mentioned earlier, it's not your 100%, right? But if you get 70%, 80% of the way there, and I think at all levels, that's where this country needs to go. It's not black and white. There is gray.
Absolutely.
Very much like there is a lot of pressure. I've met many a person, but I'll vote that way. You know, and that is, I grew up.
Everything needs everything. And time and speaking of time, before we have to leave, I wish to invite everybody to our show next week. We have Catherine Collins and Miss Lady from Healing Youth. They are with the group called Generation. Will be on the show to speak about it. And also, I invite everybody to attend the presentation at Brunswick Community College that same day from 4 to 7 on that very item, that very topic. There will be several presenters to answer any questions that you may. So, and it is a free presentation. So you will please just go down the floor or on the hour every. So join us.
I have to admit, I'm not
Just ask
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I would just want everybody to listen to these great ladies talk and just hear them out as they present facts about Wind Generation or attend presentations at the college.
get to come here with this. Please understand.
Absolutely.
yes, absolutely.
I
on
will
that.
say my favorite lines. I will
Exactly.
You say that one to me all the time. I guess we're supposed
to wrap it up.
Wow, that worked out
That
well.
was the message to get it done now. It's time to say goodbye, guys. See you next week. There's still more.
So Mary Stillwell.
Man,
Write her
Thank
name,
you.
Short Joe Mary.
there we go.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.